In a world where non-binary representation is so rare that enbies often feel weird or unseen or even worse, mocked, there is one media property that is so chock full of non-binary characters that it makes me want to turn myself into a bug and go make art underground with my queer elders. I mean, just look at them, they're so cute. I'm more of a performing artist than a visual artist, but the happy couple is just so inspiring, why wouldn't you want to try? Anyway, Hollow Knight is my favourite game ever, and not only is the title character and a number of other bosses and enemies non-binary, but the player character themselves is as enby as you can get. And y'all can fight me on this if you disagree, because I'm right and I need this, goddammit, okay? Sorry, got a bit emotional there. Anyway, moving on. Since this week is Non-Binary Awareness Week, I wanted to take this moment to celebrate the Knight, and just how much of an enby icon they are. And also, draw them, because I mean, happy couple inspiration, and they're just adorable. Look at those dead eyes, oh my god, you wanna— The Knight is one of countless children of the Pale King, and all of them are non-binary except for Hornet, who is so exceptional in the fact that she has a gender that she is straight up referred to as the gendered child, as if that's her frickin' royal title or something. The number of enbies in this game is easily enough to take down a small army of transphobes. I mean, if the Knight can just rock up and kill Moth God but she's faster all alone when controlled by my pathetically clumsy hands, like, imagine what they could do if they teamed up with all the other non-binary beings in this game. I mean, these bastards all hit for double damage and they're tiny! I'm sure they could easily mess up any true scum dickhead who wandered into their midst in no time. I once spotted some transphobes in the comment section of a Fireborn video, and pointed out the obvious fact that the Knight was as non-binary as Sam Smith or something, and someone piped in to say that the Knight wasn't quite non-binary, they were just too empty to have gender. And like, firstly, same, but secondly, you literally just said that they don't have a gender, so— Though largely unsaid, this person's argument seemed to imply that the Knight's lack of gender was a reaction to them being made a void, more so than it being an inherent part of them. But that experience of being made a void is an inherent part of the Knight. I, as a person who is both non-binary and autistic, have considered many times the possibility that maybe I'm only non-binary because of how my neurodivergent brain sees the world, but that neurodivergent brain is me. And if my experience of being non-binary is inseparable from my experience of being autistic, then that doesn't make either of those parts of myself invalid. It just makes my experience an intersectional one. And if the same goes for our little friend the Knight, or the Collector, or any of their siblings with their interconnected experience of being non-binary and void, then they are still non-binary as heck, and no one is going to convince me otherwise. It means a lot to me that I can look to such an exceptionally made piece of media and see it littered with non-binary characters. But whilst the Knight and their siblings are still very non-binary, it is sad that we are still having to look to robots, aliens, and void creatures to find people like ourselves in the media. Though relatable, these kinds of representations can send the message that somehow non-binary people are foreign, other, and inhuman, which is a dangerous message to be sending. The Knight is without a doubt a non-binary icon, but I do look forward to the day when they don't have to be. When it is as common to see a non-binary character in the media as it is to see, well, a Knight. It won't be easy to get there, but awareness is step one, and it's important for us to keep telling our stories like I'm doing now and intend to keep doing. I want to wish all of my fellow enbies a happy Non-Binary Awareness Week, and to all the cis folks watching this video, please take this moment to do something nice for a non-binary person, whether that's donating to a surgery fund, actively campaigning against those who seek to take away our rights, or liking and commenting on this video to support me, a tiny non-binary creator. Oh, and you can give me money too if that's your thing, like these awesome people did. I owe them as much as I owe Hollow Knight. I hope Shio and the Nailsmith are proud of me. #still waiting for Silk Song.